Most married couples have at least one memory together that they'll never forget. It could be the first time they met, or perhaps an amazing trip they took together. Either way, it's sealed in the vaults of their minds forever. After decades of marriage, there was one thing Joel Smith's parents never stopped talking about: the 1948 Plymouth Convertible they used to own. So, for their 60th anniversary, Joel decided there was something very special that he could do for them. See what Joel did for his parents and their priceless and heartfelt reaction. Married couples have plenty of memories together, but there's usually one in particular that stands out from the rest. In the case of Joel Smith's parents, it was a 1948 Plymouth Convertible that they bought when they were newly married. When Joel's parents, Joe and Beverly, got married many decades ago, they used most of their savings to buy the brand new Plymouth Convertible. They wanted to treat themselves to something special to commemorate such a fantastic day. Shortly after Joe and Beverly got married, Joe was drafted into the Korean War. This came as a shock for both of them. Unfortunately, they had to sell their precious vehicle just before he left, but they never forgot how important it was to them. Recently, during Joe and Beverly's 60th anniversary, one of their close family friends found footage of the two of them on their wedding day. The video was amazing to watch, but even more fantastic was the fact that their beloved car was in the footage. It instantly brought back cheerful memories. After watching the footage, Joel decided he needed to do something special for his parents to thank them for their love and support throughout his entire life. So, he decided to try and find them an identical Plymouth Convertible. Naturally, the search for the vehicle was far from easy. A car as old as his parents was very rare, and even if he did find one, he couldn't be sure it was in proper working condition. Joel knew he had to at least try his best. His parents deserved it. For weeks and weeks, Joel scoured the internet looking for the Plymouth. After several failed attempts, he began to give up hope. Then, using Craigslist, Joel located an elderly man in Indiana who owned the exact car he was looking for. He purchased it immediately and decided he would drive it up to his parents' home and give them the surprise of their life. As soon as Joel arrived, his parents were stunned at what they saw. It was a 1948 Plymouth Convertible, just like the one they used to own. Joel had brought it to a mechanic a few days earlier to make sure everything was running smoothly and that it was in the best possible shape before he handed the keys to his mother and father. Joe and Beverly Smith felt like they had traveled back in time to the day they got married. The nostalgia was overwhelming, but they enjoyed every second of it. They immediately hopped in the car and took it for a spin around the countryside. Joel's parents could not have been more appreciative. When they sold the car before Joe left for the Korean War, they were positive that their fun adventures had come to an abrupt end. What an amazing gesture from a son, and a truly beautiful moment for their family.